Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Brilliant Stars video, and today guys, we're looking at a super tanky Copperajah VMAX deck. This is a Pokemon you guys have probably all forgotten about, but I'm going to be here to tell you that, man, this card actually kind of slaps when combined with Arceus V-Star. Yes, another Arceus V-Star deck, but hey man, there's so many fun Arceus VMAX combos to try out, and this is just one of them. Now, this deck is courtesy of my friend Rickster EXE, who is a friend of mine at my local league, and he built this Copperajah Arceus Bronzong deck, modeled it kind of after the Aggron deck I did a video on, and he tried it out, and he said that he's had a lot of success with it, so I tried it out myself, and, yeah, pretty good stuff, man. It's a pretty crazy deck. The whole idea is Copperajah is a very tanky Pokemon. It's got 340 HP. We can put a Big Charm on it to give it 370 HP, which makes it nearly impossible to get one-shot unless you're playing its fire. And then we sponge a hit, and we go Bronzong, and then we heal the Copperajah fully. And Cheryling is really easy to do when you have access to stuff like Starbirth and Crobat, Lumineon, and Eldegoss to get your Cheryls for free. So yeah, before we get the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card TCG. And so, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, make sure to get your codes over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes online for the cheapest. So if you're looking to get any set codes like Brilliant Stars, or Fusion Strike, or Evolving Skies, or Celebrations for PTCG Live, get your codes over at Card Cavern. Or if you're looking for IRL Pokemon TCG singles, Card Cavern does sell those too. Get anything at Card Cavern, guys, at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out to Card Cavern, check them out, and yeah, be sure to use code LDF if you get any codes. But yeah, now we're going to be looking at the Copperajah list. But again, this deck is actually pretty sick. Just being able to have a very bulky metal Pokemon in the active is good. Now, Copperajah's attacks are pretty straightforward. We have Dangerous Nose, which does 200 damage if your opponent's active as a basic Pokemon. Then you got G-Max Hammer, which does 240 flat out, which is pretty good. Just flat out 240 damage is pretty strong in my books. And then, of course, we do have some other support Pokemon like Zacian V with Intrepid Sword, and we also have access to Zamazenta. I think Zamazenta is really good in this type of deck because we already play Metal Energy, Metal Saucer, and Double Turbo. You can actually have turns where you Double Turbo, Metal Saucer to your Zam in the late game. If they knock out Arceus V-Star and Copperajah and they go down to one prize remaining, we can come in with a Revenge Blast and hit them pretty hard, which is the idea behind the Zam. Then we got the Dunsparce in the deck. Urshifu did win Liverpool, so it is kind of relevant to maybe play Dunsparce now for your Arceus decks, just so that Arceus doesn't get KO'd as easily, which is why we are playing at the Dunsparce. We got the 2-2 Bronzong. Bronzong is kind of the core of the deck because we're trying to Bronzong the energy off Copperajah so that we can Cheryl and heal the Copperajah. There is 3 Crystal Cave. It's the best stadium to play. We do need to have a counter to Path to the Peak. Not really much more to talk about with the deck. Not much more to talk about. I mean, got 2 Big Charms for the Copperajah. You probably want to maybe play a Choice Belt in here. I think a Choice Belt is something that I do want to add to the deck. But this deck actually slapped. We got a lot of pretty fun matches today in today's video. Let's go try it out and see in action. All right, trying out Copperajah here, and let's see how it ends up doing for us in this match here, playing against something. I don't know what it is, but we open up with an Arceus and a Turbo Energy. It's pretty good, actually, so this is a nice start. And my opponent Mulligan. So we're trying to get probably just a Copperajah V down here. We're playing against a Lucario deck. That's fine. Doesn't look like they're playing the Moltres build, so that's good. We just kind of do our thing. They'll knock out my Arceus, but I mean, if we just set up Copperajah, and speaking of the devil, there is that big nose man himself. The Mulligan wasn't great, though, to be honest. Kind of wish the Mulligan was a little better here. That we got. But yeah, Copperajah could be pretty good. G-Max Hammer with Bronzong should be good. I mean, I don't think they're ever going to be able to do like 370 damage with a Big Charm on. Like, yeah, it ain't going to happen. And if we just spam Cheryl, it'll be tough for them to take out the Copperajah, but we'll see. I do need to find a Copperajah V, so I have to Marnie and hope. I'm hoping we can maybe get a basic off the top deck, though. Just I need some of the double Turbo Energy, too, because if my opponent gets a Riolu down here, Arceus might get knocked out next turn. So I do want to try to get a thing. Yeah, see, they had the Riolu, so I kind of need to get a Copperajah here, or a Zacian would do, too. Copperajah is better, though, because it's a bit more bulkier, so we're hoping that Marnie gives me something, or I could just top deck out of this. Just give me like a quick ball here so I can get a Copperajah V down. Then I can pop off. No, I get Bronzor. That's not terrible, I guess. We'll take it. And we'll Marnie here, and we gotta hope that we get something good. I'm hoping for a V Pokemon. There we go. Zamazenta and Ultra Ball. I'm gonna get rid of the Zam and the Double Turbo. I don't really need those. We'll get ourselves the Copperajah here. And we'll just build it up with double turbo and Trinity Charge, whatever it's called. And let me check the deck real quick. Do we have Eldegoss Crobat? We do. Lumineon. We got 2 Saucers, 2 Boss, 2 Cheryl. All right, the gang's all here. And we'll just build up Copperajah. And then next turn, if they knock out my Arceus, we can KO them with Dangerous Nose. We don't even need the G-Max Hammer. Kind of cool, but we'll see how this goes. They might not knock me out. My opponent does need an Energy, a Lucario, and a switching card to knock out Arceus. An Arceus living would be pretty nice. To be honest, I would prefer if my Arceus didn't get knocked out here, to be honest. I actually might bench another Arceus just to have access to Starbirth for Cheryl. Cheryl is how we can win this game. Right? Cheryl is how we are going to win this game. So I'm going to try to maybe get another Arceus down just to have that ability open. We see another Riolu come down. Again, they need to find a switch here and a Lucario and an Energy or Choice Belt if they want to KO me. Actually, no, they just need Lucario. Never mind. I forgot. Okay, for some reason, I thought we had an Arceus V-Star. My bad. No, they only need 2 Energy to knock me out. Whatever. It's all good. Yeah, they need 2 Energy to KO my, my Arceus here. And they don't have it. Okay. But we don't have the V-Star. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'll just Marnie then. See what we get here off Marnie. Okay. Got some stuff. I'm actually just going to retreat here and conserve Arceus for next turn. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to take him out. Because we have Ultra Ball for Starbirth, right? So I'm just going to chill out, take a knockout here. Take my prize. This way they don't knock out my Arceus. So they don't get an easy prize on me, which is pretty good. They could have Boss, obviously, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. And then we can start spamming Cheryl here, which will be pretty good. Spam Cheryl. And then see where that goes. We do need to get Bronzong, though. But yeah, no, once we... I mean, if this thing can take, like, at least 2 or 3 prizes... Or 3 prizes at minimum. Not 2 or 3. At least 3 prizes. Then we're chilling. And this thing is super bulky. Like, it's going to be hard for them to do 340 damage. Like, I mean, bro. Copperajah is one of the tankiest Pokemon in the TCG, bro. Good luck knocking it out. We can one-shot them, too, if they do damage with their ability, which is nice. That's cool. We can also do G-Max Hammer. But yeah, we can hit them with our abilities. That's good. All right, we'll see what they decide to do here. They can get 3 energy on this turn if they really want. But then we Cheryl that damage off with Starbirth. They could knock out my Arceus here. But that's not even that bad if they do that. If they have a boss on Arceus, I don't mind that. Yeah, I got the V-Star going. We're chilling. I do want to try to get another Copperajah, though, at some point. If we can maybe just put 2 Copperajahs in their face, it's hard for them to win. Is Cheryling like 2 or 3 times in this match should be really hard for my opponent to counter. That's what I'm hoping kind of goes through here. So there is another energy, so they can do their ability if they want to. They probably should. We can knock them out with Dangerous Nose. They're actually retreating. Oh, they're hiding. Really? I get another prize now. Like, again, my opponent is never going to be doing 340 damage. Like, I'm pretty sure that ain't going to happen. I'm surprised they're retreating. They'd have to do, like, double Raihan or something. Okay. Sure. I'm just going to take a knockout. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the KO. I mean, I could go Arceus V-Star here. There's no point, right? I'll just take a knockout on the Riolu. The less Lucario outs they have, the better. Now, they could be playing Galarian Zapdos V, which, if they are, then, I mean, we one-shot that with Dangerous Nose since it is a basic, so... Feeling pretty good about our spot right now. There's another Riolu coming down. Okay. They got another energy. All right. But, I mean, again, if they attack me here, I'm just going to go Ultra Ball for Arceus V-Star. There's Raihan. Yeah, so they did have Raihan. I still don't know why they retreated last turn. I mean, I know they can hit me really hard, but yeah, they ain't doing 340 damage, bro. I'm telling you that right now. It ain't going to happen. 340 damage is a pipe dream. Yeah, they attack me here. I'm just going to go Ultra Ball for Arceus V-Star. I'm going to Starbirth for Bronzong and Cheryl, unless I can top deck Cheryl or Bronzong. And then I can keep that Quick Ball around for the Eldegoss. I can get Cheryl back. So I can do back-to-back Cheryls. And at that point, I've already gone down to 2 prizes remaining, and they still have to knock out a 340 HP literal super tank, which is pretty good. So I don't know. We'll see what my opponent can do here to stop me. It ain't looking good, though. It ain't looking good. They could do a bit of damage here. They got the Raihan ability attachment. You know, they can hit me pretty hard, but again, I'm just going to heal that damage off with Cheryl. I do want to get a Big Charm on, actually, just for insurance. Because if we have 370 HP, I mean, they're good luck knocking out a 370 HP Copperajah. Because I guess they are not coming close, but they are hitting me for 250. So, I mean, they still need 2 energy, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, we'll Ultra Ball here. Get rid of Metal and Zacian. Grab Arceus VSTAR. Yeah, we got Eldegoss. All right, cool. Grab Arceus VSTAR. And then we will Starbirth here for the Bronzong and Cheryl. And thanks to Quick Ball being in our hand, we can just get Eldegoss next turn. And that will allow us to be able to Cheryl again. So they attack me again here. We're going to Cheryl the damage off once again. So they're kind of just left like, good luck knocking me out. And this is kind of what the point of the deck is. It's just very tanky, very bulky. And that kind of works out in our favor. So we'll Cheryl. 250 damage gets healed. And we Bronzong the energy back to the Copperajah. Seems good to me. I could put all the energy on the Copperajah if I really wanted to. We know it's not getting one-shot. In this way, I can protect Arceus. But I think it's fine just to put the 4 energy on. We can knock it out with Dangerous Nose too, obviously. But I'm still going to go G-Max Hammer. We'll take another knockout. They attack me again. I can Quick Ball for Cheryl, get another Cheryl, and heal the Copperajah. And we'll see what our prize is here. We get a Lumineon. Okay, now I can do 3 Cheryls now. I can go Cheryl again with Quick Ball Eldegoss. I can play Lumineon for my other Cheryl. Yeah, it's like basically game over. My opponent, I don't think they're ever going to win. And if they don't attack my Copperajah, that's just another turn I have to do Cheryl. They could Marnie me, I guess. I haven't played a Marnie yet, so I guess they could potentially Marnie me, which will prevent me from doing Cheryl, but even then, I mean, we have to take 3 prizes. All I have to do is get, like, another attacker into play. And even Arceus will be fine to attack with. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we kind of have this game locked up at the rate this is going. It's going to be a little tricky for my opponent to beat me here, considering our immaculate setup we have, but we'll see what they can do. We'll see what they can do to stop the Copperajah. I don't think they can stop Copperajah. Oh, they're going to boss. They might take out Arceus. They go after Bronzong. Okay, they can knock out my Bronzong, which does prevent me from being able to Cheryl, but at the same time, it also means that's just one turn where they're not attacking Copperajah, which is kind of the same thing. It still means this thing can attack twice before it dies. So, yeah, that's totally fine. They're going to knock out my Bronzong here. They need an energy, though. They need to get another Riolu down, too. They need to get another Riolu. Because if I take out this Lucario and they have nothing left, we're going strong. We have double turbo in our hand, so if they're trying to trap me here in the active spot, I can just go retreat the Bronzong anyways, so it's all good. But yeah, they can take out my Bronzong, which will prevent me from being able to do my Cheryl combo. But again, if they're not hitting my Copperajah, it's not a big deal, because if they're never going to one-shot the Copperajah, it's not going to make much of a difference. There's a level ball. Do they have a Riolu? They don't. They did prize their other Riolu, so their last Riolu is in their prizes, which is huge. They have a 1 in 6 chance of hitting it here off of this knockout. We'll see if they can find it. Okay. Probably just gonna research here. Seems good. Right, promote Copperajah. See what our top deck is. Crystal Cave. We'll go ahead and play that. We'll Quick Ball away boss for another Copperajah. Got research, right? Yeah, we'll just research here. It's fine. Play that down. Play Lumineon. Grab Professor's Research. How much does this do again? 90, 180. Alright, cool. And we got a lot of stuff. A lot of Switch. I'll just G-Max Hammer. And they have no Riolu. We're not getting an attack this turn. So basically, just for insurance, the game is basically just over. Like, I can't see how my opponent can win at this point. They have no other Riolu in play. This is why I'm not a fan of the straight Lucario deck. I made a video on it and I liked it, but I was at the time. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of the straight Lucario build anymore. I just think it's better with Moltres. Just kind of feels a little too slow. As you can see, it's just it's unable to keep up in this matchup. And Bibarel is just not the best draw engine over Cinccino. But you live and you learn. But yeah, the Lucario Moltres deck was pretty sick. I like that way more than the straight Lucario deck. Straight Lucario is okay, but just can't beat Mew. Why? I just went, Lucario Moltres is definitely better. But yeah, let's see if they can stop me here. Can they take down the Copperajah? They have a Gloria, but we know they have no Lucarios in the deck. Or Riolu's, I meant. Yeah, that's just game. I don't think they got the Riolu off the prizes, so. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Concede here. We have 2 switch. They can't trap me. They'd have to, like, Marnie me into a bad hand, but even then, that's not going to stop me. So, the game's just over. Yeah, like, I'm pretty confident the game's over. They could have a Zapdos or something. They play a Rod. They just found that now, though, and they've already done their Gloria, which is not good for them. But yeah, no, it is GG's. I mean, I can Goss for boss if I want. Take out Riolu also. I'm not even going to bother. It's just like, there's no point of doing that. It's like, the game is over. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother doing, like, Goss for boss, which I could do. I guess that does make sense. Yeah, I guess we'll Goss for boss. I don't know. Sure. Whatever. Just trying to, like, there's nothing they can do. Do they even have a way to find Riolu? They do. And you get 2 Riolus here. Yeah, I'm just going to go boss the Riolu, I guess. Whatever. We'll Goss for boss. Means I can't Goss for Cheryl, but who cares? Because, like, it's not going to matter anyways. So, yeah, it is what it is. We'll just go Goss, yeah. Oh, they got a net. A net Barrel. Interesting play. They're not bringing in Riolu, are they? No, they're bringing in Barrel. Guess just draw more cards, I guess. Nope, and they just passed. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to go Goss for boss. Fine. Give me that Goss. Can play Training Court. Why not? You know, we gotta act like they have some crazy card, right? We'll go Goss for boss. Bring in the Riolu, and they have no other Riolu in play, so the game is over. The game is over here. They have no other Pokemon in play. They were unable to penetrate the Copperajah wall, and that should be GG's. They have no Riolu down, so unfortunately my opponent will not be able to take down this Copperajah here anytime soon, and that is just GG's. We have 2 switch in our hand. We have a bunch of energy in place, so yeah. I don't think my opponent can do much here. The most they can do is, like, try to boss trap me, but I have 2 switch, so it's not going to work. So, the game is over. We won. We did it. Pretty sure we won. I'm not going crazy, right? They don't have anything crazy. They go, like, Galarian Zapdos here for, like, 170, and then, like, I'll just go knockout with G-Max Hammer. It's not going to make a difference. So, yeah, the game is probably just over. It's, like, I can't really see how my opponent can stop the Copperajah wall, baby. Let's go, Copperajah, the tankiest Pokemon ever. They do have the Marnie, but they can't Gust in the same turn. So, that ain't gonna matter. And yeah, that is GG's. They can Marnie me all they want. They are delaying the inevitable. I am honestly surprised they haven't just conceded. They're Cheryl, so if they attack me, we got Cheryl. Like, I'm actually surprised they just haven't conceded yet. Like, it's impossible for them to win. Like, bro, you just gotta know when to cut your losses. Do they have anything? Like, I'm trying to think, but there's pretty much nothing they can do. I guess they could paralyze me, but even then, there's no paralyzed Pokemon in play. Like, how have they not conceded yet? They're sticking this one out, which is kind of insane. What? How have they not conceded yet, bro? The game's over. Maybe they're waiting for me to concede? Nah, it ain't gonna happen. I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't conceded yet. Bro, like, how have they not conceded? Maybe they just don't want to concede. I don't know. It literally just... It's like... It's impossible for them to win. They are literally just delaying the inevitable here. But, yeah, there you go. Copperajah. There it is. They just couldn't stop me. They weren't able to knock out Copperajah. The most they could do was KO one of my Bronzongs. This Copperajah lived. And we Cheryled it. And they couldn't stop me. The big nose man just kind of stomped on them. There we go. Finally, the game is over. Okay. Out time. That took a long time. I'm surprised my opponent stuck that out. A lot of the time, they would have just conceded after that first Cheryl I did, but we'll take it. There you go. That's the power of Copperajah. All right, we won the coin flip, which is nice. We'll take it. We went second in the last game. If we're playing against Ice Rider, that's pretty good, since we do have Metal in our deck, which would just basically be perfect for us. So let's see what we're playing against here. And can we get an Arceus start? We are mulliganing twice. Okay. Now my opponent knows what I'm playing. It looks like we're playing against Suicune-Ludicolo. Ooh. That might be tough. We'll see. Copperajah is, like, bulky here, though, so we gotta have, like, Big Charm. We'll see. Yeah, Suicune-Ludicolo could be a tough matchup if that is what we are playing against, which I have a feeling it is. Alright, we'll see what this mulligan gives us. Not a great opening hand, just a Bronzor. At least we have Quick Ball for Arceus, though. It's not all that bad. Do I just grab Arceus here, or am I getting Lumineon? No, I always go Arceus. Just, we gotta play like we're gonna get an Arceus. Okay, hopefully the squad's all here. Yeah, most of the stuff is in there. Do we have our Cheryl? Yep, Cheryl's in the deck. This would be a good turn to do, like, Intrepid Sword on Zacian, too. We have to grab Arceus, though, and just hope for the best. Yeah, this matchup could be tough, but honestly, if we just limit our bench, we should be fine. Copperajah will be really hard for him to one-shot if we limit our bench. Not to mention, if we put a Big Charm on it, it can have 370 HP. Blizzard Rondo can do 220. I mean, we with like a quick shooting ping, they can go up to like 340 in total with like the Ludicolo. They'd have to do like double Ludicolo. I guess could happen, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm just going to play it safe here and just like hope to draw something. We're not getting Marnied, which is the only problem. Does my opponent have a knockout here? There's no chance, bro. No chance. If we actually get... If we lose our Bronzor, that's going to be kind of annoying. There's no way they actually have a knockout. There's no way. I didn't actually expect them to have Quick Ball, Melanie, Bucket, Scoop Up Net. Didn't expect to have the perfect hand. Do they actually have a KO? They better not. I don't want to lose my Bronzor. I actually need it. Alright, good. Alright, come on, give me an Arceus. Marnie, we'll take it. Do I Big Charm here? Ideally, we want Big Charm on Copperajah. But I'm cool with putting that on Arceus too. Alright, well, Marnie here. And then we do not get the Copperajah, or the Arceus VSTAR. We do get the Copperajah, though, which works. I'll take it. I'm just going to do Trinity Charge. They're not really going to KO me. We got 250 HP here, so they ain't knocking me out. And then we can Quick Ball. I don't even know what I Quick Ball for. I'm probably just keep my bench open for, like, the Cheryl outs and stuff. Maybe I'll get a second Bronzor. I don't know. I don't want to bench too many Pokemon, though. It's fine. I did want the Arceus there, obviously. I prefer the Arceus over the V, but they ain't KOing me. We can just, like, retreat this and then hopefully get into a Copperajah. And then we get the Cheryl chain going. They have Choice Belt. Right, definitely need a Big Charm on the thing, then. And they knock me out here. The most they can do is... Well, they have no basic in the discard. They can't Echoing Horn me. The most they can do is, like... Not a lot of damage. They ain't knocking me out. They could do, like, upwards of 200, I guess. I don't know. See what they have here. See what they have. They got a Drizzle. They can Drizzle for Melanie. That's fine. So we have to be mindful of Echoing Horn, and we have to be mindful of Cross Switcher, I guess. They get a Cape on, which is good. No Cape is good. It means we can just one-shot with G-Max Hammer. But yeah, we get the Big Charm on the other Copperajah, and then, yeah, they ain't gonna ever KO me. Maybe we should try to boss Lotad at some point. Ludicolo is one of the ways they can... Because if we're just spamming Cheryl, like, bossing Lotad isn't a terrible place. I don't know. Maybe something I look to do. I don't want to get double Copperajah VMAX in play, too. We'll see what they do here. They could, like, I guess, cross-switcher at this turn. I doubt that'll happen, but you never know. But, I mean, they also kind of have to go after Arceus. Arceus is just as much of a threat as Copperajah is, right? So you kind of have to pick your poison. There's a Drizzle again. Right, what do they even grab? What do they even get off Drizzle that's useful? Like, another Sobble probably is probably what you want to see. Doesn't really matter how much damage they do this turn. As long as they're not playing two quick shootings. Honestly, I don't even know how many quick shooting the Inteleon, the Suicune list played from Salt Lake City. Didn't really look into the list that much. I don't know how many Inteleons they're playing. It might be one, it might be two. I'm pretty sure they play two Shade Dealings Intel. I remember correctly. So they might only have the one quick shooting, which actually helps quite a bit. Okay, what am I going to Quick Ball? I think I Quick Ball for a Thinning card, to be honest. I might just ditch another Arceus with that Quick Ball. No, but I don't want to... I did say I don't want to walk into Echoing Horn, though. Maybe I should just get another Bronzor down to be safe. That might just be what I grab. What did they Drizzle for again? I can't even remember. They got Evo Incense, so they're Evo Incensing next turn. Probably gonna try to Ludicolo me. Fine. I guess they could one-shot me with the Ludicolo buffs altogether. It is possible. I guess we have to lose Arceus anyways. Walking into Echoing Horn. Grab another Bronzor. We can always go Arceus VSTAR here if we don't get the Copperajah VMAX, which we don't get. But I did get Cheryl, and we know they don't play Marnie, so honestly, I think it's probably just fine to do Starbirth, right? We know they don't play Marnie in their deck. It's cool to just grab these two cards, Evo Incense and Bronzong. It's good to me. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't play Marnie. If I remember correctly, the winning list did only play a few switching cards. Like, it had... Yeah, no, if I remember correctly, the winning list only played Raihan and Melanie for supporters. So technically, they don't have a way to... They don't have a way here. Now, Hopefully we don't lose our Copperajah here. I wasn't able to get a Big Charm on because I did have to get Bronzong and Copperajah off of that Starbirth, but that's fine. We'll take a knockout here. They don't have another Suicune in place. So they have to Melanie this turn. We have 340 HP, and they're on a Choice Belt. Let's see if they can knock me out this turn. I don't think they can. They'd have to have double quick shooting. They can scoop up anyways. Let's get it. Yeah, okay, so they attack me there. I go Cheryl and heal. Knockout, yeah. Pretty good stuff. I guess we're being put to the test here. We are up against a Mew VMAX deck, which is going to be the ultimate test of endurance. That's an interesting hand. They mulligan too, though, which is cool. Alright, what do we get? Zacian. Okay, good hand, good hand. Zacian's got 220 HP, which is nice. Good hand. We can grab Arceus here. Good. Yeah, we're playing against Mew VMAX. I mean, you know, it's Mew at the end of the day. You know how it goes. We know they don't play Hand Disruption, which is nice, so Intrepid Sword's going to be balling. So yeah, we'll see if this deck can take down Mew. No, we're already off to a pretty good start. We drew some pretty good cards here. And Quick Ball for an Arceus. If I have it, thank you, I do. Okay, we did prize a VMAX, which is fine. We have our Zamazenta in the deck. We got 2 Caves, 2 Cheryls, 2 Big Charm. Okay, good. Gotta make sure we have Big Charm in the deck, obviously. For the big bad Meloetta. Nice, Intrepid Sword hits too. And we get a Research. Oh, this hand is good. This is a good hand. We can go Quick Ball for Copperajah. Oh, this hand is busted. And we know they don't Marnie me, so I'm hoping Zacian can live. I mean, man, it'd be great if we could survive. I mean, bro, I could even just, like... I could boss Mew, knock out Brave Blade if I wanted to. I don't know. We do want to build up energy. I feel like we just always go for the Trinity Nova there. If we get the opportunity to. But I don't know. We'll see. They grab a Mew. Let's see if they have anything. They do lose a Belt and a Boss in the process, which is pretty good cards to lose. And they have the Sparkle, which means Zacian ain't getting knocked out, which is fantastic. So I could just go... I mean, I could just go after the Mew here with Zacian if I really wanted to. Or if I draw a switch, I can go Boss Mew. We drew Dunsparce. Never mind. So do I just... I can KO the Mew. I can go Starbirth for switch. No, I can't knock out Mew. I would have had to have Ultra Balled, I guess, for thing. That's fine. I'm fine with not KOing the Mew here, to be honest. I don't really mind that too much. Because I just want to set up, right? I think I'd rather just use this opportunity to just set up our stuff. Unfortunately, we didn't get what I was hoping for. I was hoping to get I was hoping to get Switch or Double Turbo, which means I have the Starbirth here. Or Switch Double Turbo, which I was hoping we weren't going to have to do. Now, I'm fine with this. Can't one-shot the Genesect, but that's fine. Do I have a Big Charm here? Sure. And then I'll just Trinity Nova. I would rather just use opportunity to just build up my board, I think. If I knock out Mew, I mean, knocking out Mew, I guess, would have been fine, but, you know, using the opportunity to just kind of build up a Copperajah is fine, too. Fine. We'll see what they do here. Yeah, they got Mew VMAX. They have to move Genesect, right? They're only drawing 2 cards. Oh, they had a switch. Never mind. Well, let's see if they can knock out Arceus. We have 310 HP. This is why I put the Big Charm on it. I do need to get a... Oh, they have another Sparkle. Okay, wow, they actually found it. And they need to find Meloetta now. They also have to not prize any energy. We'll see. They might get me, though. They need Meloetta, Power Tablet. They could have it. You get Copperajah VMAX, too. I don't really want to Marnie. I might have to Crobat, to be honest. Because I don't want to Marnie them. Okay, they don't have the knockout. Nice. Now, this is a pretty good turn for us. We'll see what we top deck. Evo Incense. Absolutely perfect top deck. We could just flat out get the Copperajah. Now, the question of the day is, am I going to hit with the Arceus again, or am I just going to go into Copperajah? 340 HP. They already have 2 things in play. Honestly, it's like, I still don't know if it's a good idea to go Copperajah. They're already doing... Well, they have to reset the attack. They did Technoblast me. So they have to reset the attack. They have to... It's actually a bit of a... It's going to be hard for them to KO my Copperajah, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to say they don't have the knockout. We have 340 HP too, so they have to really commit to this knockout. I think it's safe to go Copperajah here. I hope I'm not wrong, but we'll find out, I guess, if we are. If they don't knock me out, I can just Cheryl all that damage off. Their setup is also kind of weak too, right? And they could draw like VIP passes or something. They could draw poorly here and not knock me out. They also have to reset the Mew. and get Meloetta and get a Fusion Energy and get double tablet. That might not happen. So I don't know. We'll see. They get it. They get it. There's not much I can really do about that. There's an Ultra Ball getting played. That gets Meloetta. They're down 2 boss, which is good. If they do knock me out, I can still try to attack with Arceus. But yeah, again, they need Switch, Energy, Meloetta, Power Tablet, right? 280, 310, yeah, 340 damage is possible with double tablet. Now, they don't get it. Again, I'm just going to go Cheryl and heal here. I do need to get a Big Charm on this thing, though, to be honest. Maybe I should have just... Let me force triple tablet out of them. But I mean, again, it's a lot to work for. They just concede. Again, they can't handle the Copperajah. We'll take it. Oh, we did 420 damage. Haha. Okay, going first is good. We'll take it. And we'll see if we can get a better game. Ooh, we're up against a fire deck, it looks like. Oh, no. We're not going to get to use the nose boy. If we're playing against a fire deck, Copperajah is just not to be in the picture. You can use Arceus and Zamazenta, though, which you'll have to do. If we're not playing against fire. That would suck. I want to use Copperajah again, but we'll see. We are going to get a mulligan here. We open up with a Zacian. Pretty good hand. We got pretty good stuff. We got Quick Ball, Double Turbo for Arceus. We got a Zacian Star. We get Intrepid Sword, which is good. I did mulligan 3 times, though, which is not so good. That's not a big deal, though. Hopefully it's not a big deal. Yikes. Big hand for my opponent. Okay. Do this. Grab Arceus. They open up a Snorlax. Are they... I'm just hoping they're not out here playing Leonzard. That's going to be tough. Okay. That was a pretty decent Intrepid Sword, I guess. We have Boss. Maybe this hand's actually not so good. I'm probably going to end up Marning them, though. I wouldn't mind doing Boss. Oh, another Lucario deck. All right, we beat Mew. We get paired against the second Lucario deck. Is everybody just on Lucario today, apparently? I mean, this time we can put Dunsparce in play and make it hard for them, which I'm probably going to do. But, you know, we beat him once, we can beat him again. I mean, the matchup isn't bad at all, especially when we set up Copperajah. So, it's all Gucci. Now, do I really want to switch into Arceus here? I think I will, because if we Marnie them to 4, not only do we take away the Snorlax out, yeah, that's fine. I guess everybody likes their plain Lucario, assuming they're playing normal Lucario. Damn, they got a good setup. That's what I get from mulliganing 3 times. Bro, they got 4. They almost got 4 Riolas in play. They would have if they didn't Quick Ball away Quick Ball. Yeah, I'm probably going to switch into Arceus here. Go from there. Again, beatable matchup. Not worried. Not too worried about this. Especially now they're down one of their boss. They're at a Quick Ball, which is kind of cool. There's Bronzor. That's a good draw. Metal Saucer. Switch. Play the Crystal Cave just to burn it. And then we'll Marnie them. And then hopefully we can hit Copperajah or Arceus V-Star here or something. Nice. I can always Crobat with this hand. I don't have to go... I don't really have to do Arceus V-Star if I don't want to. Their Snorlax is trapped, too, because next turn I go Ultra Ball for Starbirth and then Boss. So I think what I can do here... When I could Ultra Ball for Arceus... Then I have a dead hand. I don't think it's worth it to knock him out with Arceus here. Honestly, the Snorlax might be stuck for a turn. It's probably a decent turn just to do Trinity Charge, to be honest with you. I think I'm fine just doing Trinity Charge. Like, I don't really see a point of going Arceus there. Because if I knock out Snorlax, he'll knock me out, right? And we want to force them to move here. And I did Marty them to 4, so we'll see if they pull off a switch combo. And if they do, whatever. We got Copperajah. I could just go Ultra Ball for Crobat. No, I did Marnie them into a pretty good hand. I gave them double Lucario in Research and in Energy. I gave them 4 perfect cards. Actually, the 4 perfect cards they probably could have gotten, to be honest. But if I can get a Big Charm on Copperajah, again, we just have the Cheryl play. But let's see if they can switch here. If they don't move Snorlax, I can get a knockout on it with Arceus, which I am going to do. Or maybe I'll KO the Lucario, actually. I probably should go after Lucario. I don't know. If I ever get a boss, we're definitely taking a Lucario. Well, let's see if they can knock me out. They have a 5-card hand. They currently can't use Babarrel's ability where it stands. They're out of Quick Balls right now. So we'll see if they ever... We'll see if they end up KOing my Arceus here. Probably gonna end up benching a second Arceus. If we don't do Starbirth this turn, I'll probably bench another Arceus. Just so I can have access to Starbirth for Cheryl. We'll see. No knockout. Okay. So yeah, I might just go Boss on the Lucario here with the 2 energy on it. And that answers that. Alright, I don't have to play Quick Ball, which is good. We do have to waste Starbirth on this, but that's fine. No problem. Go to Starbirth here. I'm gonna get Big Charm and Boss. We have Ultra Ball in our hand, right, for Crobat. Or Lumineon, even. Here's Lumineon for research. Let's grab Boss, Big Charm. Then I'll Boss Lucario. Big Charm Copperajah. Play down Bronzong. Take a knockout. Cool beans. And we can put the rest of Metal Energies on Zacian. Seems good to me. Honestly, I probably could have gotten a Copperajah VMAX there instead of the Big Charm, but I do want to get the Big Charm on. And then we'll take our prize, Metal Saucer. Alright, that's fine. We can't play that, but that's fine. We are basically just set up at this point where it's going to be hard for my opponent to stop me if we can just kind of loop our things. Could have gotten Dunsparce, too. I don't want to put too many... I mean, benching Dunsparce would have been okay, I guess, because they're probably not going to one-shot me. They could have a Raihan play, so I don't know. Again, Dunsparce wasn't really necessary. I'm fine with the Arceus going down. The Arceus did its job. Literally, quite literally put all the energy in play. So, like, who cares if it dies? I ain't worried about it at all if Arceus dies here. I'm just hoping they don't maybe boss my Bronzong. If Arceus lives, though, that's good, too. It's just another attacker. If they kill Bronzong, that might be a little annoying, but it's not a big deal. Copperajah's got 250 HP. I do have to kind of hope I hit Copperajah here off of this Lumineon. Unless we top deck the VMAX. If I draw the VMAX, I can hold the hand. So we'll see. But yeah, as long as we can just tank hits here, right? We tank hits, we heal. It's going to be hard for my opponent to win. If we're just denying them knockouts on my Copperajah VMAX, they ain't winning the game. They ain't winning. So that's the plan. But let's see if they have a boss this turn. They're down one boss. I imagine they only play two. I can't really see my opponent playing any more than just two boss in their deck. But we'll see. I'm very surprised we played against two Lucario decks today. The straight Lucario build. I'm surprised we ran into that much Lucario today, to be honest. Everyone loves their Lucario, I guess. Yeah, the Big Charm, I think, was for insurance, right? Because there's like a world where they could maybe one-shot me. So Big Charm is just for safety. Okay. So go Copperajah. I could go Zacian, which might have been actually safer, but I think it's fine. Ooh, we do research anyways. Well, that works. Do I get the Copperajah? I do. And I also get the Cheryl. Get rid of these two for Copperajah. And then we'll bench Bronzor again. Evolve into the VMAX. We got a 370 HP, a big-nosed boy staring my opponent down. And we'll take a knockout here. Now my opponent has to do 370 damage attack, which I'm pretty sure they can't do. And then we have Cheryl. They attack me, we Cheryl. They attack me, we Cheryl. That's the plan. And by that point, hopefully we're far enough ahead where we can win. Now, they could KO my Bronzong this turn, which would suck, actually, because I don't have a second one in play, but they're not attacking Copperajah, which gives me another turn to attack them, which is not that bad. We'll see. Again, they are down one boss, so it's unlikely they have another boss. They might not even see the Cheryl coming. I mean, I have a 4-card hand, too. That's the other thing, too. They might not expect the Cheryl. They could Marnie me, of course. I still have my Lumineon, though. I still have 3 Quick Balls and an Ultra Ball. And I have Crobat, too, if I really wanted to dig even deeper. So, hopefully, we'll be okay if that happens. They could Marnie me. But we have double Cheryl for the time being, so... we'll see what they end up doing here. As long as they can never one-shot me, which is, like, I'm pretty sure they're never getting there. Even if they have, like, an E-Switch combo. It's like, yeah, good luck doing 370 damage. You know what I mean? Good luck hitting me for 370 damage. It ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen. Let's see what they do here. Yeah, they're doing a couple double run resolves. That's fine. They need to keep up with the Riolus, too. They need to get the Riolu down here. Might have prized one. We'll see. They're doing 190 damage. They got an Energy Recycler. That'll help them a little bit. Question of the day is, will they be Marning me, or will they be bossing me? Or will they just not be playing a supporter this turn? There's E-Switch. Okay, see, they're going for a big attack here. But again, all this damage they're going to be doing to me this turn is going to be completely reset. Unless their game plan is to boss Zacian. Okay, if they are playing 3 boss, they could go boss Zacian this turn, and then they could boss like a Lumineon or something at some point. But I'm not going to be benching Lumineon anytime soon, because I have 2 Cheryls in my hand. That's fine. We'll see if they have a Marnie, though. That's the only thing that kind of sketches me out as potentially a Marnie, but if no Marnie, we're vibing. Alright, they found another Ultra Ball. That means they can play the barrel. They do lose Research. That tells me they might be looking to Marnie me then if they're discarding Research with that Ultra Ball. That tells me we might be seeing a Marnie coming our way then. Yep, No, my Cheryls. It's like they knew I had the Cheryls in my hand. Super lame. Can we get any Cheryl out on this? Yeah, we're chilling. We got Eldegoss and Cheryl, too. Perfect. So we can go Lumineon for Cheryl. Yeah, they got 5 energy on. They're hitting me pretty hard. 1 more energy, and without the Big Charm on, they would have KO'd me. But, we're safe. How much are they doing here? 310. Oh, yeah, they had 1 more energy, they would have KO'd me. But, yeah, it ain't gonna happen now. Let's go Crystal Cave, because why not? Then we'll Lumineon for Cheryl. I have Goss, right? Yeah, I got Goss. Alright, cool. Grab Cheryl. No Bronzong, the energy to the Zacian. I maybe should Ultra Ball for another Bronzong, but I'm going to save that. And again, if they're knocking out Bronzong, they're not KOing Copperajah, which is the good thing. I don't really mind if they do that. Okay. Well, Cheryl. Fully heal the Copperajah. And then we will Bronzong the energy back on Copperajah. It's that simple. Kind of want to get another Copperajah down, but at this point, Zacian can probably just kind of finish the game off. Copperajah ever dies. That's going to be it for my turn, I think. Right? Yep. Gonna knock him out. They hit me again. I got Goss for Cheryl. They could Marnie me again, though, but we have our other Cheryl on the deck still. Let's see what our prize is. Boss? Boss is good. So, yeah. They'll hit me. We Cheryl. Seems good. It's all part of the plan. And we just have to take 3 more knockouts, and if they're never KOing me, that's good. The only way they can win, realistically, is if they play 2 bosses order. Or 3 boss. But they are now down in energy, so they are going to be unable to have a Gust this turn. Or Gust knockout, anyways. Oh, they do have another Marnie. Alright, they're getting these pretty good timed Marnies. Alright, if we do fumble the Cheryl here, that might suck, but they also have to try to chain the attack still. And we still got the Quick Ball for Eldegoss, so we can still go Cheryl. I mean, even if they hit me for like 130 damage here, we can Crystal Cave, and I mean, we have so much HP, they might struggle to even get another, if they don't get a Lucario next turn with another building uproaring resolve, I mean, they might not even 2-shot me. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Even if I really wanted to, I could chill it on the bench and switch into Zacian if I really wanted to. Right? If I ever really felt nerve, I could just try to go find switch into Zacian. But we are just going to Cheryl here again if they attack me. They're keeping up, though. They're keeping up really well. But they actually just concede the match. Again, they cannot handle the big, bad Copperajah. All right, that'll roll the video, guys. As you guys can see, those games are all consecutive. I have a 9-win streak right now. So, yeah, we went on like a 4-win streak with the deck. I got 5 wins in total with the deck. Yeah, pretty cool deck, man. I like it a lot. Honestly, it was a lot of fun to play, and it's a really fun little, like, I wouldn't call it a troll deck, but just being able to Cheryl the Copperajah was honestly really, really powerful. And I think I did a good job showcasing how cool this deck really is. Arceus is just such a good card that it makes so many crazy VMAX combos actually a thing. This deck was really, really powerful. The only thing I would really change about the list, honestly, I think you can probably cut the Dunsparce out for probably like a Choice Belt, or even like a 3rd Cheryl would not even be terrible either, or a 3rd Bronzor. Yeah, I wouldn't mind cutting the Dunsparce out of the deck, but because Urshifu did win Liverpool, it might actually be worth it to play Dunsparce, just so that you get that free turn where they don't knock you out Gale Thrust. But they'll always rapid full the Dunsparce, but that just means that they don't knock out Arceus, so it might be worth just playing the Dunsparce overall. But that'll be it for you guys on the Copperajah deck. Shout out to Rickster for the crazy deck. This deck was actually pretty sick. And a lot of fun to play, man. Arceus with Copperajah. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like in the video. Got new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 26,000 subs, or 25.8k subs, or 25.9k subs, actually. We just hit 25.8k subs. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't subbed yet, hit that sub button. Stop what you're doing. Hit that sub button right now. Check out Card Kevin down below. Use code DF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord server down below. And I'll catch you guys on another video. Bye-bye.